Hi, 10th grade. It's me again, and I am ready to talk about page 35 to 37. And I could have done it at the same time, but my board was full, and I knew you were waiting, and so I said, okay, I'll do part one, and now this is part two. This is still Friday's lesson, May the 1st. So your dates are going to be the same on this. This is part two. We are working with proportions. And you have done this in fractions, you're just now doing it in equations with variables. If you look here, it will explain the first and the fourth term. Like this is the first term, this is the second term, this is the third term, this is the fourth term. So you multiply your first and second terms together, that's called your extremes. Your second and third terms are called your means. And you'll put one on each side of the equation, and that will be your answer. So, here we go. If you take the first one, 2 times 2 and x negative 2 is your extremes. I multiplied them together, and I came with 2x negative 2. So I worked that down. I got rid of the parentheses, so my equation is 2x negative 4. Are you with me there? Now, for the means, I'll put them on this side. It's 1 times x plus 1. Well, 1 times x plus 1 is x plus 1. Okay, that's not real hard. Now, let me just give you a little update here. It does not make a difference whether you put the means on this side. See, I did different colors here. You can put the means on this side if you want to put the extremes on the other side. It does not matter on which side of the equation you do either one. You can put the means on one side, the extremes on the other side. It's your choice. You need to at least put them on separate sides, okay? You can't put them on the same side to start with. There you go. You can't work the problem out if you don't put them on each side of the equal. Now here I started eliminating, and I said, okay, I got a negative 4. I'll bring the negative 4 over here to the positive 1, and that makes me 5. I'll take this x over to the 2x, and I subtract 1 from 2. That leaves me with x equals 5. I didn't check the problem, but you can put 5 in these blocks and it will equal the correct answer. I don't think the lesson says a whole lot about checking. That's your choice whether you check or you don't. Let's go to 334. Oh yeah, I need to tell you one thing. I don't know if you watch these videos all the way to the end, but I'll tell you right now. Maybe I should wait to the end to tell you how much you can skip on this part. No, I'll go ahead and tell you since you're waiting. But you get to skip one problem, and you have to do the rest. Okay, so you get to skip one of your choice, and I'm going to do 3 of them. So that means 4 of them you won't have to do if you copy my 3 answers. X negative 5 is 332. Okay, 334. Using this one I did, top of the page. It's x3, here's the problem. So I multiplied my extremes. And so I did this in my head, okay? I didn't do a lot of working out like I did over there. 3 times 2 is 6x. 3 times negative 7 is negative 21. Then I reversed it and I went 5 times x is 5x. 5 times negative 3 is negative 15. I'm ready to go. I've got my equation. So now here we go. We solved. The first thing I did, I took this 5 and brought it over here. Negative 5 from 6x made me x. And then I said, okay, I want to get x by myself, so I'm going to take 21 over here. Took 21, made it positive. Positive and negative came to 6. X equals 6. It's getting pretty fast, ain't it? It won't take you long here. X equals 6. You can put 6 here. You can put 6 there. You will get the correct answer. How you like that? It's getting easier. 340. I had to get you pumped up for this problem. You know there's nothing easy. You can't see the top, can you? There we go. I'm getting too close to the board. Or I'm getting too close to you to something. Hey, you can't see the answer. There we go. You'll have to wait till the end to see the answer. I'll move you back. Let me get my book over here. Yeah, you know there's nothing easy in equations. It's work. And so here we go. This one here, we're going to multiply across the corner. And I got a question for you on this one. You'll have to help me out. You'll have to text me how you got the answer. Or you'll have to call me and tell me, because I didn't know how to get the answer. Okay, you went 3x times this here, and you was like, oh my, I don't know how to do that. So you had to first break this thing apart into factor out your equations. Okay, so look what I did. I took this problem here and I factored it out so that I could cancel. It was going to get a huge problem if you didn't, but you can. You just make you a bigger problem. So here I took a 3 away from here, and so I had 3x negative 4. Okay, you don't have to do every one of them this exact same way. Because I did a few of them that I found out, oh, the book did them a different way. Most of the time they did it the short way and I did the long way. But anyhow, so here I took a 3 away, and so that made me 3x negative 4. And then I come over here and I split this 4x negative 9 into 2x plus 3, 2x negative 3. Does that make sense how I factored this one out? Then I factored out this big one here, and I made him 2x negative 3, 2x plus 5. You know how I did that, right? I went 2, I divided the x, so I went 2x, and then I got my exponents for the 15, and I said, okay, I need two numbers. So I said 3 and 5 are my exponents. What do I call them? Exponents. They are my, the word left me now. My, anyhow, 3 times 5 equals 15. And, so yes, 3 times 5 equals 15. 3 plus 5 is 15. So I broke that down to this ratio here. Now, I could cancel right here, 2x negative 3, 2x negative 3. I canceled those out. Now, this is before I multiplied, okay? And then here, I had a 3 outside here, and I had a 3 outside, so I canceled those out. Okay? So I did that canceling before I multiplied my my extremes and my means. Now, I get ready to multiply. I just have x, 2x positive 3. So I put that here, x. And then here, I went this way. I had x negative 4 and 2x plus 5. So I have x negative 4, 2x plus 5. Okay. Now, it brings me to this problem right here. In the book, they combined these two here. They multiplied these two together, and they got 2x squared negative 13x positive 20. And I don't know how they got that answer. Okay, this is what I don't know. Follow along and you tell me where I'm wrong. Okay, you'll have to call me, you'll have to text me. All of you will have to do this. Okay, don't expect the other one to do it, because I don't know how to do this. I copied this answer right out of the book. But I understand they went 2x times x, so that made them 2x squared. Then I understand they went 4 times 5 makes them 20. But how did they get the negative 13x? I know for a trinomial, you gotta have it. But how did they get the 13x? 4 times 5 is 20, that makes sense. Now it should have been negative 20 in my way of thinking, negative 4, negative 5, but I'm not sure how that is. But they multiplied this one times this one, and they got 2x squared, negative 13x, positive 20, and I don't know how they did that. Okay? On this side over here, they went x times 2x, which made 2x squared, and x times 3 makes me 3x. I understand how they did that. That makes sense. Okay, so now I solve my equation. I've got my equation, the parentheses are done. I'm ready to solve my equation, so I took 2x squared, marked them out. This one canceled out that one. And so that left me with 3x here. That left me with negative 13 and positive 20. So I took this negative 13, I brought it over here and made it positive 13. And boy, it's getting dim now. You can hardly see that. Positive 13 plus 3 makes me 16x. That left me with 20x. I divided 16, isolated the x. Oh, you can see it. I thought it was off the board. And 20 over 16, you can barely see blue. This is 20 over 16. It reduces down to 5 over 4. It's all right to leave it in a improper fraction if you want to call it that. So x equals 5 over 4. That's your answer. You can put 5 over 4 in each one of these spots, and it will come out correctly. Have a good day, and I'm waiting on for you to call me to tell me how they got the negative 13 in multiplying these two together to make a trinomial. Have a good one, and let me tell you what I'm going to do for Monday. Monday we will do self-test 3 and then part of the next lesson. Okay? And we're going to end up finishing on Wednesday. Have a good one.